Hey everyone, and welcome back to Shadow Pages. I'm Nivedita, and this is episode number 7 of my series sharing reviews about Wattpad stories. Well, this episode is going to be very different from all of the episodes we did before because in this one we're going to talk about a BTS fan fiction. All you have seen fan fiction videos on YouTube, you must have read many of them. You must have even read on Wattpad, or even there are many books now. I think that authors are working on the books too. So well, you must have seen those. This one is my most favorite, and I would say this is a mafia romance, and the lead is Jungkook. Whoever is watching this video, if you are a BTS fan, raise your hand in comment section, and if your bias is Jungkook, let me know in the comment section. Well, I love BTS, I'm a true ARMY, and I love OT7, but if I don't care if it's like the fanfiction of any of the BTS member, I read it. And this one, which is Insanity, written by Crystal-Ema. This is her Wattpad ID. You can even search her profile on Wattpad. You will get this book Insanity, which is a Jungkook fanfiction. You're gonna love this because it's pretty good, right? It's a mafia romance, and it's not an Indian mafia romance. Well, I'm gonna tell you, there's no any Indian characters. All of them are all South Korean characters, and well, you also see other BTS members too. And if you are also a fan of Kim Tae-hang, the legend person whom we all know just by one single letter, it's we. He's also a character of this story, and he has a very important role. So let's begin with a little bit of introduction about our characters. Yeah, let's go. Before we begin, I just want to say a thank you to all of you because the reach and the views are just coming because of you guys. And I just want to say one thing. I have changed a little bit about my story, and I have also my episode 3 of the series is also about my own story on Wattpad. So if you love to read a kind of a story where it's totally mafias and a mystery and everything, you're gonna love this book. And I just tell you one thing: if you wanted to read something like that, you can just first check that episode, okay? And the link is in the description box. And the third thing is that I have recently uploaded a short video on my YouTube channel which is about my book, and you're gonna see every aesthetic. And if you want to read it totally well, you can go check my Instagram ID, and I have posted it. And if you loved it, link is in the bio of my Instagram handle, so you're gonna love that. Now let's begin with the introduction. So now let's do the introduction of Jungkook, the mafia man of this book, and he is depicted as a ruthless, sadistic figure in this book, a storm in a human form, and his name just inspires fear and obedience. He dominates his world through psychological games and violence, and making him appear utterly untouchable and cold. Jungkook writes his own rules, keeping terrifying secrets and using manipulation and brutally to get what he wants. Simple rule: what he wants, he get it. I want it, and I get it. Forcing others to either fear him or break his rule. Now, every strong person has a soft heart. He doesn't know until the right person comes in his life. So now, the right person is Elena, the she of this whole story, and she is someone ordinary like us who love Jungkook insanely from Korea. And she is caught unwillingly in Jungkook's dangerous world. Now, she is not willingly going to him, but it's totally unwillingly, it's not her choice. She is resilient, refusing to waver in front of overwhelming fear, but her situation often leaves her feeling insignificant and powerless. Despite being forced into submission and psychological games, Elena continues to search for her strength and sanity, determined to survive amidst danger and try not to lose herself within Jungkook's oppressive world. Her journey is about survival, testing her boundaries and willpower as she navigates a terrifying ordeal. It always happens with an ordinary girl we see in the books. She is not going somewhere with a willpower. Like, sorry, she's not going to a person she doesn't want to, but she has to, and that's how everything ends up. And you know what? This book is pretty good. I saw a reel on Instagram. It was like from the author's ID only, and I will mention her ID on the description box. Please check it out. She just wrote some things like, you could never find a book like this. And I'm gonna say to her, if you're watching this video, I'm saying it true. You said it true at that moment and that reel. I could never find any fanfiction, especially this fanfiction, other than anything. And it's insanely true, but it's true, and it's always true. And and I have a suggestion in the end of the video for something. You really should watch it, so please wait till the end of this video. A very good suggestion is actually in the end, and I want you to see that, to listen that, and to follow that, because if you love this book, Insanity, if you read this book, or if you're gonna read this book now, you're gonna love that too, which I'm going to share in that, like, at the last of the video. It's not a book, but it's pretty good if you just listen till the very end. Now, the main thing, let's come to the plot overview. I'm not gonna spill anything, but it's gonna be good. Let's go. This story is a dark psychological Jungkook fanfiction, as I said in the start, and it's exploring twisted power, survival, and secrets. There are lots of secrets in this book. Just go and read if you want to know them. Well, Jungkook, he's the feared criminal in this whole book, and he's being feared by everyone inside the underworld. Like, he's the Don, he's the mafia, whatever you can call him, he is that person. And on the other hand, Elena, the ordinary young woman, or you can say girl from South Korea, and you know what? She is being forced for something she don't want to do it. And as a captive in his estate, Elena faces mind games, violence, and horrifying truths about Jungkook's world. Now, her struggle turns into a desperate fight for survival, not just against those around her, but also to maintain her sanity and insanity. The story is not about romance, but about endurance and the cost of crossing a devil, revealing deadly rivalries, dark secrets, and impossible choices. Cowed from fear, manipulation, and the shadows of Jungkook's intentions, Elena must decide: either escape or surrender or risk burning with him. It's crazy, right? Because it's insanity. Now comes a very important part of this video, which is the rating part, and I give this in my every video. Either it's a book review or a Wattpad story review, and I will give this story a 10 out of 10 because I deserve it, right? Everything is so good, the writer's words are good, and the first thing, which is like the engagement, is so good. I just want to say, if I love any book or any story, I wanted the words to be perfect. I don't want if the writer is confusing me with the words. I want everything clear and cut and simple and subtle. And I even talked about this in one of my video of my book review, when I was talking about a book, King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I told that I love those books which have simple and subtle words, not very difficult words, or not the words which gonna confuse me, and at the end of the story I won't know what's the conclusion. I don't have any conclusion, don't have any ending. I don't know what's the point of reading the book and what's the point to waste our time. And this book doesn't have any clause which I hated. So yeah, it's deserve a 10 out of 10 in every, like, in everything. It has not a very lot of romance scenes, but every book every book is in need of any romance. You can make it even prettier if you have a thriller. You can even make it prettier if you have snow spice and some like interesting, and you can even make it good for yourself to read, because yeah, it's good, right? Why does always a romance needed in a book, right? So now it's the ending part, which I hated the most, but there's always an ending of something which has started. So yeah, the video has started, you have watched till now, and now we are at the ending part. So I'm going to talk about two things at the ending. The first thing, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to give you a suggestion, and I'm going to tell you one thing. It's not a Wattpad story. It's in a YouTube fiction series, and if I clearly remember, it is by a YouTube channel named Stone Fanfiction. If you search it on YouTube, you will get her ID, and she has like a smoking kind of profile. Okay, and she wrote a YouTube fanfiction series which was Brutally Yours. It's a Jungkook fanfiction, and it has romance, like it's had 18 plus scenes, and you will love that. And if you love mafia type of, and if you love basically BTS mafia fanfictions, you can watch this one. It's crazily good. And now the second thing, today I have uploaded post on my Instagram. If you wanted to go, you can check it. My ID is actually on the description box. Please check it out. And it's it's a post actually, and on every Thursday I share my book recs. So this is basically a book recs, which is like 16 book recs of no spice romance books. Okay, so if you wanted to read something which has no spice, simple and subtle, some kissing, some hug scenes, and that's all, you can read those books. It's crazily good. I haven't read all of them, but I have read the story, like a kind of summary, and I find it interesting for you all guys. So I thought that I should create something out of it, and that's why I shared it. And on every Thursday, I will be sharing a surprise quest. It's a surprise quest, means my only book recs, and I'm not gonna spell it out on which Thursday you're gonna get what recs on what genre. So it's a surprise. Last Thursday, I've shared the part 2 of my sports romance recs, and on the before that Thursday, I've shared the part 1. So I guess you have watched it. If you're not, just go to my ID and check it out. You're gonna love all the books because they all are crazy and it's totally insanely good. And that's all for today's video. I'm ending in this here only, and I hope you're gonna love this video, and you're gonna share it with all of the people you love to talk about the books. And please let me know in the comment section if you're a BTS fan, and raise your hands. I'm gonna love it to see you all guys on the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share to as many people as you can, and like it and subscribe to my channel for the latest updates. Till now, take care and read the books in the shadows. Bye.